Like I promised, next in the chopping block is Freshest Anime. You're next, Baldy. Drama. You like this thumbnail? I think I popped off with this thumbnail, and I think that this thumbnail is very true. I think Chibi is covering up for Nick. Watch the video. Argue against my claims. You can't, because the evidence is there. This is literally a shot color incident where Nick is Hassan of the other spectrum and Chibi is Ludwig saying fucking nothing about his friend because he's too scared to speak up. That's what happens, by the way, when you get involved in fake friendships online. Let's look at this. Why am I bringing up this example though and saying about, you know, Freshest Anime? Because of the pinned comment here. This is not a random member of FreshestAnime's community. I would never blame a creator for the actions of their audience. Because when you get that big, it's hard to moderate everyone. I'm sure there's a lot of stupid monkeys that's coming from my jungle rooting it for other people too. And I condemn that. I'd say no, but I will never blame the creator. This is not a random commenter. This is not a random member of his audience. This is his actual fucking mod, by the way. This is his Discord mod. And let me explain to you the actual comment. TLDR, and again, the context of this video, if you don't want to go through all of it, in this video, I go over how I think Chibi Reviews is conveniently, you know, deflecting and not mentioning Nick at all. And actually, he does mention Nick in how he was partially involved in the Twitter, you know, outrage happening with the One Punch Man director. Chibi says, you got clickbaited off the video. I go in there, immediately prove that wrong, saying I made a 1-hour analysis off that video. I actually watched it, and the context lines up. Nick misinterpreted the tweet, made claims that low-key rage baits the director from breaking NDAs by directing the hate to Bandai Namco. Whether Nick wanted to do it or not, this is still the outcome. Nick's haters are literally whispering and sending DMs and tweeting at Shin Nagai, you know, on Twitter too. The events happened in the timeline lining up. To say Nick had no involvement is beyond fucking delusional. This is shock collar all over again. But of course, Chibi can't talk up because he is compromised. I say this. And what does this fucking Discord mod say? TLDR, Kaka doesn't understand there's a translation issue and this caused most of the drama. By the way, I immediately fucking give the benefit of the doubt and say there is a language barrier, translation issue, a culture issue in which this could have happened. You know why? Because I don't just fucking jump the gun and put people under the bus. I always think from both sides of the spectrum of how could this have happened? I always give the benefit of the doubt. Because I do my due diligence. I don't just ride the fucking hate train. And this is why people actually appreciate my takes. Even if you don't agree with me, you can at least see that I actually try to give a fuck. This guy doesn't even watch the video, makes a claim that I refute immediately. And Kaga decides to farm drama Nicholas. So that's to see, Kaga, sad to see. Maybe instead of DMing Nicholas or Chibi and talk about this like normal people instead of escalating things. Escalating, this is escalating. Let's read the comment. You're the same type of NPC that defends Hassan's shock collar. Even in the video I especially mentioned with benefit of the doubt that a difference in language barrier and culture leads to Nick to make a mistake. Do you think he'll ever acknowledge that? No, I don't think he will. Rather than expecting accountability from those who actually make mistakes, you expect the entire world to coddle around them and to constantly make excuses and deflect the issues that they themselves created. How many times have I made a video defending Nick and giving him the benefit of the doubt? Countless drama videos where I suggest and give advice on how to prevent situations like this from happening. If you think I'm wrong, all right, sleepers. Type 1 in chat. And I know that this is going to be my chat, so obviously type 1 in chat if you think that like I have a bias towards Nicholas Light. How many videos have you farmed throughout the years, bro? How many times have I gone out to bat for Nicholas Light? There is no other fucking content creator in which they actually try to give a fuck and look at how he's getting shit on rather than saying, yeah, he is just fake. He is disingenuous. I am like Nicholas Light's PR manager. I'm literally like rank 1 PR, like just the level of just public relation damage control that I've done over and over and over. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous to the point that even I, the #1 Glazer, have to come out and say something about this. So at this point, if I made countless videos giving advice, actually caring about this guy beyond the content creator, seeing him as like an actual human being, to actually care about his mental health and give suggestions on how you can prevent this, what does Nick do? He doesn't care. You think he watches the videos? He treats me like a pawn. And I don't feel hurt by that. It's fine. We're mutual colleagues in this same industry that we work in. We don't have to be friends. He simply drops in, leaves a comment to obviously look to give the impression that we're on good terms, and that's it. And and that's perfectly fine. But like, he doesn't actually listen to any of the words that I'm saying. So why the fuck do you think that I need to babysit these grown-ass men after countless videos, after countless months, years of the same shit happening? This is my fucking fault? They continuously double triple down on their actions without ever acknowledging faults. But got them here, but it's my fault instead. Weird parasocial yes men retards like you that enable this behavior is the problem. Not me that actually has the balls to call it this bullshit when everyone is too scared to speak out against creators. And here's the thing. Do you understand how bad it looks to actually go against Nicholas Light on YouTube, by the way? I'm not talking about Twitter, where there's an echo chamber of haters that's always going to be brigading no matter what, that he's created, by the way. If you go against bigger creators, basically, that's kind of like Shinpei Nagai, you know, the One Punch Man director, maybe even refusing the project from Bandai Namco. This game of clout chasing that everyone's involved in is all about maintaining positive relationships if you're trying to get entrenched into that network. That's why I try so hard to just be my own person. I think that once you fall under this delusion that you think there's genuine friendship in this fucking sphere, that's when you can no longer seek the objective truth like Chibi. Chibi can't ever explain the situations that led up to the Twitter account being deleted. What does he do instead? Deflect and conveniently blame a specific tribe of people that he himself personally has been in drama before. And who is that? The Sakuga board, right? The Sakuga board, where all they do is shit on Chibi because Chibi doesn't understand production value in the past, and there's past drama, so he conveniently deflects it to them. And you know what? They probably are part of the problem. I don't doubt it. But to only say that and say that Nicholas Light video is clickbait and that there's nothing actually that happened that led up to the incident is utterly ridiculous, so disingenuous, and that's what happens again. You are protecting your friend. You can no longer seek the truth, and that's why the thumbnail exists like that. What kind of alternate reality do you live in, real bro? Did you watch the video? They're grown-ass men. If they want to take accountability, they can, and no one's stopping them. Everyone makes mistakes. This video and several other videos specifically covering the problems from both sides of the conversation. If even then they can't realize and own up to what they're doing, I can't tell you. Also, translation issue I mentioned was post on Nicholas Light pulled up, blah, blah, blah. Sure. I jumped the gun assuming the translation was 1-for-1. I gave the fucking benefit of the doubt. You're explaining why something happened the way it did. But the weird thing is many people on the internet conflate explanation with justification. It's like, bro, it's like someone's fucking dead. And I tell you there's a smoking gun. And they're like, you don't understand. These are the excuses of why the gun was fired. Did the outcome change? I gave you the explanation of why this happened. Also, call acknowledge in the video it might be translation cultural gap. And then what does this fucking Discord mod do? The quintessential fucking Reddit mod, Discord mod shit. Like, look at this shit, bro. This is this dude right here. Holy fuck. And I love this image. It's this thumbnail right here, bro. Right over here. You ready? I love this video too, by the way. You see this thumbnail? You see this guy with the fucking Reddit shirt on him? That's who this dude bro thinks he is. This is the quintessential fucking Redditor, the Discord mod, the fucking Twitch mod. You are a loser fucking jumping the gun. And the craziest thing is, stupid NPC that doesn't understand what the video is about, jumping to conclusions and then falsely accuses me for jumping to conclusion. The video itself presents the evidence. You say that you haven't found any evidence because you didn't even fucking watch the video. How is that my fault? You don't even do your due diligence. You jump the gun, make claims that is just so factually wrong. And it's my fault. Actual retard here. And oh my God, what does the quintessential Discord mod do? Deflect, gaslight. It's not my fault. It's time to be a victim. Great way to respond to your community. You're not my fucking community, by the way. And the anime community, you don't represent the anime community at large, by the way. Make people really welcome in my toxic community? Nah, my community is very righteous. If there are stupid idiots like you, I will call you a fucking monkey retard and farm a video off of you. You don't like that? Get the fuck out. The audacity, the entitlement. Once you've been just proven wrong in every single point, what does he do? Just be a victim. I can't believe you would do this to the anime community. I can't can't believe you are so hostile. Fuck you. You come at me shooting a gun, I will shoot back tenfold. What are you even going about? That one doesn't even understand things. It's literally you. You're not my community, nor do you represent the anime community at large. You're a retard tourist and you're blindly glazing content creators you think you're friends with. They don't know you. They'll never know you. You're an insignificant statistic. Like, this level of behavior, this is why I think this is a mistake that Joe even handpicked this guy as a mod. This is the last type of person you want as a mod. Someone that actually thinks that they know you, bro. This is purely professional transactional relationship. This guy is getting his head big, coming in my fucking video, trying to fucking smear me off of claims that he doesn't even know what he's talking about. Bro thinks that because he's a Discord mod, you can do this shit here? Get the fuck out of my face. I don't play characters and personas pretending like I'm some hero of justice. This is all stupid content farming for entertainment. All you're gonna get is raw, sincere takes here. If you don't like it, get the fuck out. No one wants you here. And this is the issue of why. And the comments after that is just him just getting cooked over and over again. And you know what? There's a lot of other comments too that this Discord mod left on this thread that I deleted. You know why? It got fucking nasty making personal attacks on my content creation and the performance of my channel. Low key, I think he thinks that like I'm a threat to Freshest Anime or something. And he's making claims like that. Joe, what the fuck are you doing having this guy here? Genuinely. Again, I don't expect you to ban this guy. I don't expect you to excommunicate him. And I'm not upset at you. I will never blame a content creator for the actions of their stupid audience because it is impossible. It is so impossible to moderate every single person. But you handpicked this guy with whatever fucking system you have. This is not the type of person you want to give power. This is an actual fucking quintessential Redditor Discord mod who thinks that they can actually have a say in something they have no awareness of and smear others. And it's so ironic how the things that they're condemning me for is exactly what they're doing. Do you see the insanity in this? But again, what do I say when covering drama? Why do I call people monkeys? Because why? Because if I reduce you down to a monkey, I have no expectations from you as a human being. I can never get upset or frustrated. And instead, all I do is just laugh and make content out of it. And that's it. It's my fault. I'm the stupid one for getting upset at a random fucking commenter in a YouTube comment section. And the best way to do it is just to make entertaining content out of it. That's it. This fucking retard, genuinely delete this guy. Get this shit dude out of here. But again, Joe, I will never hold it against you if you keep him or not. I'm not blaming you. This is obviously a clickbait thumbnail to put your face into it, to drag your name into this shit, to get a little taste of the drama. But goddamn, bro, this ain't the type of dude that you want as fucking moderators in your community.